if it wasn't for African American people fighting for equality, there wouldn't be opportunities for African Caribbean people, for Latino people.
Wow, man, I did not expect this from Cardi B. We all know Cardi B as one of the biggest artists in hip hop, and a lot of people criticize her music for different reasons. But today, that's not what this is about. Today, she's speaking on real issues affecting everyday people. And whether you agree with her politics or not, I think it's worth listening to exactly what she said before judging it. And I got to give her a lot of credit. So let's just listen and watch this together, man. Salute to everybody. Make sure you slapping that like button. Subscribe to Uda On Go.
I mean, I feel like the reason why Caribbeans like me, like Caribbeans like my family, and Latinos and Hispanic people, the reason why they could thrive in this country is because Black African Americans fought for everybody to like be equal. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no Caribbeans thriving here. Like they was the ones that fought for this. So I'm always gonna be thankful and grateful for that. And it's very important that like, this is it's important for the history, and it's important to give flowers because somebody wants to erase the history of these schools, but you got to keep these histories alive. Let me not get too political. I might get in trouble.
You're not going to get in trouble. We love you so much.
Now, what's interesting here isn't that she's criticizing something, it's who's saying it. Now, Cardi B has one of the biggest platforms in entertainment. So when someone with that audience decides to speak on everyday issues instead of promoting music or celebrity drama, trust me, people are going to pay attention. Now, following her Anderson Cooper interview, she took to social media to react and to speak out to her fans. Let's get right into that.
So yesterday, when I did the thing for CNN, right? When I did the thing for CNN, um, they asked me what is the importance of, like, I forgot the question, to be honest with you. I was so nervous. Um, it's the 250-year anniversary of America, right? Different type of races. And I always say this, if it wasn't for the civil rights movement, if it wasn't for African American people fighting for equality, there wouldn't be opportunities for African Caribbean people, for Latino people, for different type of races, for people that probably have any type of color, period. If you have any type of skin color, any melanin in your skin, you wouldn't be able to have equal rights or to become anybody or to make money or to start new lives, start new opportunity if it wasn't for African Americans. Whether you African Caribbean, if it wasn't for African Americans fighting for equality, for the civil rights, they wouldn't you wouldn't be able to become shit in America. So I always say that. I always say that. I always know this. I'm very big, since we're talking about 250 years in America. I'm very big. I'm very, very big. And do not erase African American history from our schools. Do not erase African anything from our schools. Because let me tell you something, right? It is very important for people to understand what happened. Jewish people never let you forget, and as they should, they never let you forget what happened in the Holocaust. What happened in the Holocaust, the whole entire world turned against Jews, and there was a massacre. There was a genocide of 6 million Jews. When it comes to slavery, if you ask a white teenager from Alabama, right? If you ask somebody that is not a millennial, that didn't probably went to school during our era where they teach you history, they don't even try to teach you the whole history. Well, in New York, they did. If you ask a 12-year-old boy from Alabama, right, about slavery, they'll probably be like, oh, slavery was just free labor. It was just free labor. Why does it matter? Nowadays, Black people have equal opportunities. So why does it matter? Why does it feel like, why do we got to pay them reparation? Why do we have to cater to this? Why do we have to do this and that? Because slavery, they want to diminish slavery as in it was just free labor. But slavery wasn't just free labor. Slavery was human torture. Women was getting tortured. Babies were getting killed, ripped apart by parents. People were getting raped, women and men. They During slavery, they used humans practically as cows and sheep. They trade you like cows and sheep, like if you stock, like if you're stock. And you always have to remember, whenever the fuck they try to diminish your ancestors' pain, your ancestors' agony, your ancestors' tears into free labor. This is the reason why history cannot be erased, because they're trying to diminish your ancestors' pain into free labor. The worst thing you could ever do, the worst thing you could do, that you could ever think to do to a human being. There is no race, there is no nationality, there is no ethnicity that let you forget about what they went through in their countries. Not even Europeans let you forget the shit that they went, the hardships that they went in their countries. So why should this be banned from schools? That's
Shocking, Cardi. Shocking that Cardi is speaking out like this. Some people even think she's making a political run, you know? But one thing I will say is this: as we celebrate America's history, it's important to remember that this country was built by people from every background. African Americans, Latinos, immigrants, and so many others have all helped to shape this nation. So whether you agree with Cardi B or not, I think she's reminding people that everyone's contributions deserves to be recognized. So at the end of the day, you don't have to agree with everything she said, but I do think it's healthy to have these conversations. That's just my takeaway. But I do want to hear from you. Did Cardi B make some valid points here? Or do you see it very differently than this? So let me know by getting down in that comment section. I want everybody down in that comment section, no matter what walk of life you come from. I would like to know your thoughts. I'm responding to every comment in the comment sections because we got to get out the clouds now. We got to start lifting our voices. Okay. A lot of times we're just watching videos pass us by on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, and we're not responding. We're not commenting. We're not putting our mark on earth. We're not putting our mark out there. Start to lift your voice, speak out, and let us know exactly what you are thinking. All right. And if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to hype this video because that's how you get this video into the algorithms. And like this video, subscribe to Uda On Go, and make sure you hit the notification bells so you're notified when we're dropping new content. And I'll catch you on the next one. Uda, Uda, Uda. Always on go. You know the vibes.
All my niggas from the Uda, all my niggas turn shooters. All my